And we welcome you back into Dodger Poke Report for another main feature cut. Today's main feature is on flame-throwing right-handed pitcher Clayton Beeter. The Dodgers acquired Beeter out of Texas Tech in 2020 in the competitive balance round B of that draft. Now, you might be asking, do the Dodgers usually get a competitive balance round pick? No, they don't. They got this pick from Minnesota when the Dodgers traded Kenta Maeda to the Twins. In return, the Dodgers got left-handed slugger Ryan Noda, who led Double-A in home runs in 2021. The Dodgers also got 6'6" right-handed pitching prospect Kendall Williams, and also the competitive balance round pick in the B round of that 2020 draft, of which they used to acquire Clayton Beeter. Beeter is a hard-throwing right-handed pitcher that went to Texas Tech. Now, Texas Tech is a college baseball program that has quickly turned into a powerhouse, and in his first year on campus, his first semester on campus at Tech, he had some injury problems. He had Tommy John surgery in 2017, and he rehabbed, and then that next year, his redshirt freshman year, he was put in the closer role on a Texas Tech team that qualified for the 2019 World Series, finished in the top four, also won the Big 12 title. So he was a big-time player on a big-time team in 2019 for Texas Tech. Then that next year, with Tommy John kind of in his rearview mirror a little bit more, the Red Raiders moved him into the Friday night starter role, which is the primetime role in a pitching staff or a college pitching staff. So Clayton Beeter pitched at a big-time college baseball program in big-time roles for them, and so he is a big-time prospect for the Dodgers. Let's get to some of the things he does. Now, obviously, he's a big-time fastball guy with big-time spin rate, so you would assume he throws the ball up in the zone, as you see in this video, which he does very well for swing and miss to get above the modern-day uppercuts of professional hitters. Another thing he does very well is that he pairs that with a changeup that he likes to tumble all the way into the dirt. And not only does this have a lot of tumble to it, which makes it very difficult to hit, as you can see in this video, one of the things that makes it so effective is that it is tunneled so well off of the fastball. The fastball is on the left, the changeup is on the right, and as you can see, they both come out of the exact same tunnel, but the fastball ends up, as you see on the bottom left picture, at the top of the zone. The changeup, as you can see in the bottom right picture, ends up in the dirt. So by the time these two pitches leave their tunnels, the hitter has already made up their mind as to where they want to swing, if they want to swing, and it is too late. And when you get that tumble on that changeup, it makes it just almost impossible to hit. Beeter can also use his fastball down in the zone, and when he does, he tends to get some fade to the arm side and some sink, which gets below the swings of professional hitters. So he can use his fastball in many, many different ways. So it is a very effective pitch. And he pairs that also with two good pitches with his curveball, as you'll see for a get me over here. And then in the second video, you will see that he throws his slider that he's able to use on the outer half of the plate. I don't know if he calls it a slider, but it kind of has slider action, as you see him use that on the outer half of the plate for the strikeout. So two very good off-speed pitches with his curveball in this video. He can use it as a get-me-over. He can break it underneath the swing of professional hitters. And then the what I'm calling a slider here, I don't know what he calls it, pair that with a changeup and the big-time fastball. And you can see why Clayton Beeter is such a big-time prospect. And when he is in command of his pitches, many people think that he has some of the best stuff of any pitching prospect in the entire Dodgers organization. Now, he only threw a little over 50 innings in 2021. His longest outing was a little over 3 innings. So he didn't throw a whole lot in terms of pitch count in 2021 because he is coming off the Tommy John still and still kind of getting let off the leash, if you will. So 2022, I think, is going to be a huge year for the right-hander because I think he's going to get let off the leash a lot. I think his pitch count is going to increase a lot. And so I think it's a situation to where 2022 is going to be a huge year for Clayton Beeter. I'm glad that you tuned in to another Dodger Poke Report main feature cut, and I hope that you log on to DodgerPokeReport.com or visit Dodger Poke on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. We also have a podcast. Just log on to your podcast streaming service of your choice and search Dodger Poke Report and never miss a thing from Dodger Poke. As always, thanks for tuning in, and go Dodgers!